obviously, we talk a lot about like blue pill, red pill. So we're gonna react to Be the Brat. So I'm gonna have Shane's gonna switch it over to the screen. We're gonna react to this is the TikTok video that has 6.7 million views and a shit ton of likes. And I read the comment sections, it's like 50-50. Some girls are agreeing, and there's a lot of dudes that are not agreeing, and there's some dudes that are agreeing, there's some girls that don't agree. So we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna react to it because I have a mixed feeling about this. So I want to see what y'all say. Let us know in the comment section below.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready for
I'm
my
fully convinced that a lot of y'all men don't.
Ready whenever you are, bro. Go switch it over.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to make a joke. We should be good right now. I got.
I'm fully convinced that a lot of y'all men don't like women. Y'all like little girls. Y'all walk around talking about it's just I just have preferences. Talking about no saggy skin, no cellulite, no stretch marks. Titties need to be all the way up here. Okay, titties tiny and up here. No hair on your body at all, and she needs to be small, cute little voice. Yeah, what you're describing is a prepubescent girl, a child. The problem is y'all don't like women. Y'all like children, and it's weird as hell. I'm fully convinced that a lot of y'all men.
All right, so
Nah, she a baddie though. I will say that. Yo, she
got it.
You got my IGs right there. Yo, let me know. Now she definitely got. You can tell she look. Nice little Spanish chick, probably from the Bronx.
Bro,
or New
she
York.
sounds triggered first off. She just sounded like she sounded like like she was looking at some dude she probably thought was like good looking, and he said something stupid like this, or he said something not stupid, but he said something like this, and she was like, "Oh, nah, I don't want to go and make a post about this." Because like, what dude is going around day to day saying this?
So that's what a lot of people said in the comment section. They were like, "Yo, who just goes around saying this or doing that?" And
Cap.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I feel like they. Oh, go ahead.
No, go. Well, I was just saying we're gonna speak our mind on this, yo. So if people don't like it, yo,
no,
fuck it. I have voice of freedom of speech, so I'm gonna speak my mind on this.
It sounds like she's making up a fake scenario that doesn't exist, saying like, "Oh, like, I don't think there's a man who's ever gone out and said, yo, you know what I really want, bro? I want a girl who's like petite, titties up here, like."
I think that I will say
she's definitely reaching for that.
I will say I would disagree only because that anime like hentai shit. Obviously, they focus on like busty, but a lot of those Asian girls, like that is a lot of guys is kind of. I'm not saying but there is some guys that do kind of have that requirement. But what I will say from what you're saying is,
I just need to know where she go. I just need to know where she originally seen that comment. I need to know who she heard that from.
Who heard her?
Like who heard her? Who first off? Where did you hear that comment at?
Mm-hmm.
And like, can we see the comment? Can we know who said it?
Or what triggered you to make the video? Because obviously it has to span from something.
Because she said multiple. Like, if you go back into the video, I'm muted this time.
I'm fully convinced.
If you go back in, I'm reading comments, right? She says,
"Yeah, let me swing over so we can see the comments." Let's see.
Right here on this right side, right here. So I'm gonna highlight it so we can see it. I can't even highlight it. It says the issue comes in when men all have all of these preferences simultaneously, right? So there's 16,100 people who actually agree with that. I just want to know, like, who is that though? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna read the replies, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, like while you're looking at that, like who, like, well, one, like who has all those preferences? But even if that's the case, why are you gonna shame their preferences on it? Like, and we all know she didn't say it, but come on, they're implying, all right, my preferences of a pedophile. That's basically what you're saying. Because my preferences are relating to a little girl. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people, some men, but she's saying, I'm assuming she said a lot, and we mean a lot. Like the comments were kind of like a little crazy on this.
Yeah, like, literally, I got hit on way more, and I was 13 and 14 than now. Like,
so the only thing I'm going to say to that is, once again, not saying that whatever happened there was right, but one, how are you dressed? So you're, but two, I'm just going to say this, yo, people who, this is going to come out crazy. I'm not trying to come out that way. People are like 13, 14, 15, 16. It's getting to that day and age where age difference, it's hard to tell. The gap has been shrunken. And there's actually statistics on, obviously, like growth hormones that are like injected in milk, chicken, or protein. So that shit does. I'm not trying to defend people but if they don't know the age, I feel like we've all had that where like you're driving, you see a chick with a fatty, you'd be like, yo, that shit look good. But then one of your boys be like, oh, that shit might be on the age. And you're like, whoa. Like if you know the age, then yes, obviously if that chick girl is 13, 14, 15, that's absolutely wrong. But there's different scenarios on it. That's the best thing I can explain.
Yeah, it is kind of like it's kind of OD. I'm just looking at comments, looking at men and women just argue, and like I don't ever get involved into this stuff because I don't like arguing about this stuff is pointless, bro. We can play the gender blame game all day, and it's like this stuff we'll never get anywhere. We get further and further away from like every day we stray further away from God. No, but all this stuff right here is just ridiculous. Like it's a whole lot of like gender war for no reason, in my opinion. Like I don't think. There's men in the comments saying the same thing we're saying. Like, I don't think people generally going around saying this. And I honestly don't. I think most men just say like they want someone they just want a more feminine woman. I don't think men say they want someone who's petite and everything. I think they say more feminine woman. They describe a more feminine woman that's like someone who's gentle and soft and like someone who's gonna follow my lead, which is like essentially what I think most guys want. I don't think particularly most guys are looking for some girl who's like obviously freshly 18. Well, I would hope not. Like freshly like out of high school, small cities, like looking decent. Like I think these dudes. I think what she's saying is like a little far fetched in my opinion.
Yeah, because she was responding. She's not talking about the actual guys who are like actual like pedophiles. She's actually talking about if the girl is like 18, 19, 20, but you want her to look like as if she's not hadn't gone through puberty yet. So she's gonna shame the shit out of your preferences.
Yeah, because
I would agree, like I said, my 50-50 is I would agree if they're talking about if a guy has these preferences because he's linking those preferences to an underage girl. But as soon as like if a guy has these preferences and his preference is as long as you're 18 or older, then I feel like you have no argument to stand on that. Then now you're just shaming my preferences just because the average woman in America, let's say for example, doesn't have that kind of body type, but there are girls who have that body type. It's just like when girls want a 10% guy. I got my boy plugging the TikTok. I like that.
No, I had to get
but
out of there.
you get what I'm saying, yo? It's just like
oh yeah. Oh my bad, y'all.
Oh god, Shane. My boy got exposed, yo. My boy, this is what my boy be doing during the podcast.
Oh no, that was not supposed to happen. My bad, y'all. My fault.
Now you good. Yo, see if you go back to the B, so that way we could just but you get what I'm saying, right? It's just like, all right, for example, like that.
Oh, sorry, technical difficulties.
No, you good, bro. But just think of here. I just detach it from the stream.
No, I got it right here.
Yeah, let me know when you got it. All right, so it's just like a guy who, or no, a girl who wants this, 10% kind of guy. That's very rare to find, but there are girls who literally have those requirements. So it's not that we're gonna shame you on you wanna. It may be unrealistic, like you may not get it, but like you want to, a dude who's over 6 feet, you want to be the breadwinner, make over 100K, and some girls more than that. You want him only to be loyal to you, only fuck you. You want all these other things. You don't have to work or anything like that. Women can have those preferences, and that's fine. When men talk about those preferences, we just say, are those preferences realistic? We're not going to shame you on it. So think about that. We're not going to call you a gold digger. We're not going to say, oh, you lazy as fuck. You don't want to work. You just want to work off a man. We understand your preferences. Girls will literally take it to an emotional level and be like, we don't understand your preferences, but we're going to now put you in a line. It's like when a girl says, oh, what you said was misogynistic. So now we're going to say you hate women. In this case, now we're going to say your preferences mean you like little girls. But there are 10%. There's not to wait. Let me finish this. There's probably, let's say, for example, a percentage of girls who are of age 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 22, 23, 24, 25. Go to Japan, you'll see it. These Asian girls who have that kind of look. So, like I said, you see the standard that you see how it's different, yo. Like,
exactly. Like those, like she's kind of like body shaming women if you think about it in that kind of sense, because it's like you said, there are women who actually do have that shape. They are over 18, 19, 20 years old. I know grown women. I've seen there's 30, 40-year-old women who actually have that kind of shape. So the fact that she's saying like She's
Oh,
saying
I didn't even
all
think about it, bro. Yo, that's awesome. Yo, I didn't even think about that. Think about
there
it.
are, right? There are girls who
Mhm.
actually look like that, and they're grown women. They just haven't filled out like that. Like,
Or
I mean,
well, even if they don't, they'll never will. That's just their body type.
yeah, and it's not. It's like if a guy likes that, you're shaming that. Is that
So,
like?
so she's not a woman, basically. So if you have that body type, literally what she's saying is, you have the body type of a little girl, right? That's not a woman.